The chicken boots are glorious. We were pretty close to being able to clear this place in 10 minutes. We're not going to have too much left by the time the timer hits 4 hours. If I really go through this whole place without finding a single Triforce piece, I'm going to freak out. Oh, look, a mushroom. I'm gonna get humped. I'm about to get humped. Oh, nope, I'm good. Waking the G-Man. Waking the That's a very appropriate emote. Oh, there it is. Look, it's the emote. Fucking Blue Rupee. I'm telling you, this whole dungeon is just blue rupees all the way down. Okay, and Skulltural tokens. I haven't found a bow. Somehow I haven't found a fucking bow. What am I doing? Okay, or you could, you know, grab the ladder like a smart person. Jeez. Can I reach you? No. Well, that's not what I meant to do. I think I can reach him if I do this. That's what I was doing. My brain knew what I was wanting to do, but then my brain didn't know at the same time. The classic stupid brain, smart brain scenario. Hello? Scarecrow man? Wait. Of course. We gotta go up here to spawn him. Alright, so we've officially reached the 4 hours. So we didn't get there. 21... The big problem... Okay, and I run into this problem every time, is I cannot remember where I got my last piece. I'm gonna have to look through my VOD to see where that was. So we ended up with 21 out of 25. Close, but no cigar. We'll finish this temple up at least. Yep. We'll finish this temple up to see if there's even a single piece in here. It's not looking very good. Nailed it. We were looking good for that first hour. I think what really killed us, well, the end kind of killed us because we hadn't found one for like the last, I mean, well, it was like, it's been like 30, 45 minutes, I think, since we found one. But that middle, like that second hour, I think is what really did us in. I didn't find... I went a whole hour and some change. I went like an hour and a half only finding 2 Triforce pieces. I think that's what really put us under on this one. Goodbye. Because I found 7 in the first hour. And then at 2.5 hours, I was at like 9. No, 10. I think I got to 10 right at like the 2.5 hour mark. So to go like a whole hour and a half only finding 3 pieces, that's a run killer. Tis a run killer. Hold on. I know there's a trick to get through these. I think I just fucked it. You gotta go. Saw and found a single one in here. Shadow Temple is doo-doo. Shadow Temple is doo-doo of the highest caliber. Wow, a spirit key. I think that's where I found my last one, was in Spirit somewhere. But where in Spirit? I'll have to just go back on the VOD and check it. Oh, there's the other ocarina. Better late than never. See, that's like every time I do these, I have... This is the last check I could do in here, so... Wow. Alright, so Shadow Temple doesn't have a single Triforce piece. It's potential... There's potential... There's maybe 2 in here. If you can kill the boss, and they happen to drop 2. Otherwise, it was totally a bust. That was bad. That was terrible. So, like, I always seem to have this issue when I run these, is, like, I have a good start, and usually a good kind of last hour, hour and a half, but the middle always just seems to be just dead. Or, I'll have a good start and middle, and then the end will just crap out. It's like there's always, like, an hour or so in the seed where I just have a complete dry spell and don't find shit. That one was like, I mean, because even leading into the last hour, I was down into single digits. Leading into the last hour, I only had like 6 or 7 more to find. No, 8. I had 8 to find in the last hour, which is a pretty good amount to find in an hour. But in those 8, I found... Math. 4. I found half. I found 4 in an hour. That's not good. But we tried. We did our best. All right. I want to check something. I want to check it. Is this a spoiler log, or... No, that's just the rule set. Okay, so there isn't a spoiler log. Never mind, we don't get to check shit. Alright, well, we tried. 21 out of 25 is not shabby. As long as I can get 20 plus, I'm usually pretty happy. I really do want to finish one, but it's just like, I mean, there's only so much you can do. When the entrances are decoupled and randomized, and I was wanting to go into the spoiler log and see if Water Temple would have been a better choice, and would have been a good option to go to, but there is no spoiler log, and I'm not gonna go find and clear the entirety of Water Temple for no reason. No, thank you. And this just dumps back here. Okay, so. But, again, 21 out of 25. Not bad. Not too bad. I'm gonna have to go back through the VOD and try to find where the last one that I got was, because I cannot remember what the last piece I got was. And I want to note that. It was in Spirit Temple somewhere, I'm pretty sure. Miss Stuff, we didn't beat it. How could you allow us to not win? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't know. It was also just killer with the wallets. This seed was total ass with the wallets. Every single wallet in the seed was locked behind other wallets, except for this one that I found in Shadow Temple. It was the only wallet that wasn't locked behind getting a wallet. Literally every other wallet was too much to buy, and it was in a fucking shop. You know what? Like, that's brutal. And I don't remember what the hint for the bow was, but the bow was in a pretty shitty spot too. What was the bow hint? It was rough, whatever it was. Oh, it was behind all 3 spiritual stones. It was the Ocarina of Time chick. So I needed to get all 3 spiritual stones to get a bow. I don't know, I mean, there's 2 other bow upgrades in the game somewhere, so there's 2 other bows out there somewhere. I just never found any of them. That's... So... Now I'm just kind of running around, just... goofing off. Wasting time. We never found Hammer. See, like, this is why I wish I could generate a spoiler log for this, because I would love to look up and find, like, where Hammer was, what was in Water Temple. You know, like, I would love to get that kind of closure, but... Oh, wait, is there a spoiler? Hold on. 1-6. Let me check. Hold on. Did it generate one? Wait, we might be able to get closure. Hold the phone. Stand by. Chill out. Oh, God. Let's get some closure. All right. Hammer. No. King Zora being thawed was Hammer? Oh, that's such an easy check. I never went to Zora's domain as an adult. I never even thought of it because there's only that one check there. Like, well, there's like 3. Him, the Sculptural Token, and giving him the prescription. But I didn't even find prescription till the very end. Damn, he had my hammer. Alright. Let's see what Water Temple was looking like. If I could spell. Let's see. Goron Ruby, it had one of our spiritual stones, had 1 Triforce piece. Three Triforce pieces. Sorry, song. 4 Triforce pieces. Oh no, that's Morpha. So we already killed Morpha somewhere else. So Water Temple had 3 Triforce pieces and one of our spiritual stones. So that definitely would have been the better way to go. That would have had us at 24. Where was the bow? And I had everything I needed to clear Water Temple. So a Deku Scrub Grotto had one of them. The GTG chests! Oh! I never got those because I didn't have Slingshot when I went into GTG. I could have gone back with Slingshot and gotten that. Fuck. Was there anything else that I was really curious about? Not really. Where's Boomerang? Let's see where Boomerang is. Goron City pot. Oh, the spinning pot, which I also never went back to do once I got bombs. I also never went through Ice Cavern. I found it at one point, but I never went through it because I hate that place. And it had 1, 2. It had 2 in there. So if I had gone through Ice Cavern and if I had gone to Water Temple instead of Shadow, we would have won. But to be fair, I found Ice Cavern when I was a kid. And you can't really clear Ice Cavern as kid. And I didn't really think to go back and look for it as an adult, so. If I had found it as adult, I would have bit the bullet and cleared it. But I was unlucky enough to stumble upon it as child. So, not bad, not bad. That's the thing, too, is that's the way it goes. If you... I could have gone back to Water Temple and cleared it, which would have gotten me 3 Triforce pieces. But I opted to try new entrances that I hadn't tested yet to see what else I could find, which led me to Shadow Temple, which I could full clear, but Shadow Temple was barren. Absolutely barren. But that's the gamble, really. There's obviously no way of knowing that ahead of time. So, that's the way these seeds go. It's all about if you get lucky enough to choose the correct path. And in some cases, remembering places you've been to and going back to clear them later. The problem with that is it's hard to justify spending too much time sitting here farting with this entrance tracker trying to find out where this place is that you've been. Because, like, let's see, where was Ice Cavern? If I go to Ice Cavern here, it says, oh, Zora Fairy Grotto to Zora's River. So then I gotta go, okay, how do I get to the Zora's Fairy Grotto? Zora's River Fairy Grotto. To get there, Hyrule Field to Hyrule Field near Market Grotto. Okay, so how... And then, Hyrule Field, that's like, I gotta figure out the best way for me to get to Hyrule Field. And there's many different ways to get through this. So then I'm sitting here for like 5-10 minutes trying to find a line from where I am to where I need to go for potentially nothing. So it's just like, you know. Wow. Okay. Well, I did say yesterday that I was going to do the madness seed and then probably stop because I haven't been getting a lot of sleep this week. And I think I would like to try to get some sleep. It's like one of those things I really want to jump back into my Wind Waker randomizer and play some of that. But at this point, if I spend too much time in that, I'm going to end up getting no sleep again. And I will be absolutely fucked. So, probably going to go to bed. But first, before I can go to sleep, I gotta sit here and go through my VOD to try and find out where that last Triforce piece was that I found, so I can document it. Oh. What is this song in Lake Hylia? It's atrocious, whatever it is. Resident Evil. That makes sense. Alright. We gave it our best shot. And we came close. But we didn't get it this time. We didn't get it this time. We'll have to rally. Or a little sane. We'll have to try again next week. We'll have to try again next week when the new seed is released. At some point this week, I intend to try to start that 900 Korok seed hunt that I have to do. I want to do it in Breath of the Wild so that I can have crowd control on it as well for maximum dumb shit, but that'll depend on if I get it working on the emulator or not. If I can't get it on the emulator, I'm just going to do it in Tears of the Kingdom and do it on my Switch, but I'm going to get that started probably at some point this week. But for right now, I'm going to go to bed. But before I go to bed, hold on. My recap is ready. Ooh, let's see what my Twitch recap looks like. Hours watched, 1,579. 302 distinct days visited. My top categories were Ocarina of Time, Elden Ring, Majora's Mask, Dark Souls 2. What the fuck is that? Fucking... Oh, that's not actually it. And just chatting, apparently. Axiomat was my most watched. Probably because I fall asleep watching his Zelda randomizers all the time. Then Burton. Tilly, how the fuck? How are you still in my recap for 198 hours? When did you leave again? I guess you didn't leave until, I guess towards the beginning of the year you were still... And then Doko and Pixel. It's been a long fucking year. It's been a long year. My top emotes, 3 of Tilly's, 1 of my own, and then Burton's Stone of Agony. 7 hype trains contributed to. I'm sad to hear my nice. 1278 streamed, 96 total streams, 179 distinct days. Can feel my face. Mostly the same, except it's like all Zelda except for Elden Ring. That's pretty funny. I'm not running away. My top emotes used were Greg. Nope, my dance. Then the rock, then Greg. No, then the love, then the heart, then Greg. Then danger. Burton, Mort. Doko, Bringer, Tilly, Bug, and Shiga. Shiga on here is kind of interesting. 82 raids received. Doko, Burton, and Salty. Miss Ginger. I don't raid very much. I should probably raid more, but the problem with me is like I'm on very late. So it's like there's nobody ever on when I want to raid out. 51 clips. My top clip, that one was so fucking stupid. I remember this. Five hype trains. 704,000 points spent in the channel. What does this one even do? Oh, wow. This is just a total Twitch recap overall, huh? Jesus Christ. 20 billion hours watched across the platform. GTA 5 somehow still the top category. Valorant. Sports. That's a surprise. Really? Pokemon was popular this year, huh? It's one of the top tags. I'm not running away. Game of the Year, Helldivers 2. Fields of Mystria? I've never even heard of that. Lethal Company, no surprise there. I don't even know what I'm looking at half. The half of this shit is like so over my head. This isn't a surprise. Rivers. I don't know who 99% of these... The only one of these people I've heard of is freaking Kai Cenat, because literally everybody's fucking heard of him. Yeah. What is going on half of this shit? Twitch is a weird place. This is the chat of the year from Jazzy Lady 87. Unplug it and then plug it back in during Kai Cenat's Mafia-thon 2 stream. Fucking stupid. Okay. I just closed down my browser. I gotta go to bed. Sorry, Ginger. I said I don't know if I said hey. I saw you said hey. I think I said hi back. Hello, Ginger. Let's see. Oh, Chen is on. We could go over and say hey to Chen. Might as well. Drop y'all off with somebody we know before I go to bed. I'm always so paranoid I'm gonna get the name wrong. Alright. We're gonna raid over to Chen. Say hey to him, because I'm tired and I'm gonna go to bed. I want to do some more stuff, but it's 1 o'clock in the morning and I need some sleep. So we're gonna go hang out with Chen and then I'm gonna go to bed. I'll probably be back on tomorrow with my Wind Waker. Some more of my Wind Waker. With crowd control. That'll be fun. But we're gonna